Hey, Dr. Lindsey here. This is 6 months and 2 weeks out from a frontal case on a guy who did really awful cleaning. So bad, in fact, that I put up a video of his poor cleaning and sent him home to clean more, and he really did a good job. He used conditioner, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why he just didn't follow our instructions because he lives close by or come during the week. But as many of you viewers will know, cleaning after a hair transplant is key to keeping the crusts from building up and pulling out grafts. In any case, he came in today. He's 6 months and 2 weeks out. He looks really quite good. And when you get a close-up of his hairline, for 6 months and 2 weeks, man, I think he looks like he's about 10 or 11 months out. But it'll only get better over the next 6 months. So his question is this the final result? The answer is no. Next question is, did his lack of cleaning hurt anything? Well, it's tough to tell. I mean, he looks better than the average guy at 6 months and 2 weeks. So we'll know next March whether his crust did pull out any grafts and whether or not it caused any cosmetic issues. Given how good he looks now, I don't think he's going to need anything to. But this is early follow-up, and it's only going to get better. And once again, if you're one of our patients, follow the cleaning instructions. Thanks. Okay, so this fella is 6 months and 2 weeks out from us doing his front. Going for him is he's got a ton of lustrous hair, and he doesn't have a big color contrast match between his scalp and his hair. I mean, he's really white, but his hair is very light. Going against him is this is a dude that did not clean, and I had to fuss at him, and then I went home and I did a bang-up job with some conditioner and came back and really had done a great job and did a little video, so look back at that if you're interested. But this looks great, and it's been 6 months and 2 weeks, so just give it a little bit more time.
Yeah, again. So
Okay, so this fella is 6 months and 2 weeks out from us doing his front. Going for him is he's got a ton of lustrous hair, and he doesn't have a big color contrast match between his scalp and his hair. I mean, he's really white, but his hair is very light. Going against him is this is a dude that did not clean, and I had to fuss at him, and then I went home and I did a bang-up job with some conditioner and came back and really had done a great job and did a little video, so look back at that if you're interested. But this looks great, and it's been 6 months and 2 weeks, so just give it a little bit more time. Okay, so you're now 35 days out, and I complained that you did not clean properly at day 7.
Right, I was way too cautious. I was not vigorous with the cleaning, so when I came back at day 7, I was still filled with crusts. I went home that day. About an hour later, I put in conditioner, washed it out after about a minute. Only a few of the crusts came out. Later that night, about 6 hours later, this time I put the...
Start again, later on that night.
Later on that night, I put conditioner in again. This time I left it in for 20 minutes, just went about my business around the house, then washed it out. Well, it had softened the crust so much, the crust came out in droves, and virtually none of the hairs came out. A few little hairs, only one spot of blood total, and generally I've learned from Dr. Lindsey that if it doesn't bleed, the graft is pretty safe, so only one spot of blood. The next day, did it 2 more times, left it the conditioner in for 20 minutes, once in the morning, once at night. Virtually 100% of all the crusts were gone. So that took 36 hours from and three
Me
times.
complaining at you to get it fixed.
Right, so I think I dodged the bullet, I believe, because I got to the crusts and got them softened and off before the crust became too hard to where they might pull out the grafts.
Yep.
So that's
Perfect. Any other advice you want to give these characters?
Clean good, but if you don't, then leave in the conditioner for a long time, and it'll really soften up that crust. It's amazing the difference leaving it in for more than just a couple minutes. I left it in 20 minutes.
All right, and while I'm doing this, let me just show your scar too. So hold on a second. Yeah, I don't have any of your face there. And that is a great scar on a really fair-skinned, reddish-complected guy at 35 days. And it ought to be great.